Okay, so we talked about the pros and cons of pay-per-click. We talked about the value of the AM automation backlinks. We talked about having good content on the site. But again, we said great content on the site doesn't make any difference if nobody's finding the content. So overall, the theme is for right now, let's provide a lot. Make it good, not make it great, but as good as we can, as quickly as possible. With quickly as possible being the key thing for right now. The other thing is there's the Web 2.0 properties, which we haven't talked about too much. This is like Squidoo, Hub Pages, and these are very good for ranking. You can write articles on Squidoo and Hub Pages and get ranking very quickly. The problem with this is you write one Squidoo page. We could turn an article into a Squidoo page, but it only produces one Squidoo page, basically. It only shows up in one place. Whereas when we use Trafficizers, these videos go out to 50 video sites, and we can submit these things 4 times. So one video is getting submitted like 200 times. When we submit our articles on Trafficizers, it's going to be submitted to about 20 article directories. We could submit it 4 times. It's getting out there a lot of times. AM automation, remember we do all those spins, those backlinks, it can create thousands of backlinks. So we do the work one time in these areas, and we get a ton of benefit. With Squidoo and Hub Pages, they rank very well, and I'd put a Squidoo and Hub page ahead of an article and a backlink all the time, but the problem is you do the work once and you get it once, and that's why we haven't focused on that so much. Now let's talk about video. Now video has a lot of the benefits of pay-per-click because people like videos and Google likes to rank videos, and I put audio in here as well because it's really focuses on video. So Google likes to rank videos and put those up there quickly. So you get, it's not as immediate as pay-per-click, but it's the second best thing to do. The problem with video is it's the hardest to do because people are concerned about their voice and great content and all of that. And it's expensive to outsource. So when I started this process, I wanted to just outsource the whole video process. And I realized real quickly that people wanted to charge me like $30, $40 per video to do that. And that's why I created the model where people write an article, we pull images together, and we do voiceovers, and that is what actually creates the videos. Okay? So video really is the greatest thing to do. But we got to do the pre-work, writing the good articles, so we can do the good voiceovers, so we could do the spin, so we could produce. Well, spins don't necessarily affect the video, but the spins, what they do. I'm jumping around a little bit here. What the spins do is you could put a spin into Trafficizer and launch the spun article out again as another article. But let's just talk about video at this point in time. So that's why it's critical to dictate the good articles so they can get transcribed, so they can get edited, so they can get sent to the person to do the voiceover, so they can get sent to the person who does the images, so they can put the videos together so we can get videos out there as quickly as possible. Okay, so it's kind of an overall summary of what we got. So basically what I want to say, video is the hardest thing we do, and it's the best bang for their buck. And that's why I said, it is our voiceover people, that's why I can do voiceovers if we do the rest of the work, and I can do videos, so we can load as much stuff into Trafficizers this week as possible while we have everything else going. But basically, the name of the game is we've got to get 700 people to land on our site every day. The biggest bang for our buck is doing the most amount of video work. And I said, we want to produce quantity. We want to get our stuff out there in thousands and thousands of places. And then we'll find out, oh, well, here's where we should focus. Because we did this one video, we put it in this place, we put these tags in here, and it got 1,000 views. And these other 600 that we put out there only got 200 views. Let's focus our attention here. So hopefully that that kind of gives you an overall view. And so when I talk to you, I'm really, that's why I'm cranking, and I want to get so much of this content out here so we can start loading a ton of stuff into Trafficizers and get that out here so we can get to our 700 people a day. And